that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel, and that all this assembly may know that the Lord saves not with sword and spear. 19th of January, Wednesday, second week of ordinary time reflection. My dear friends, the way God intervenes in your life is very important. But then you have to have a practice of it, knowledge of it. He will come to your life step by step, and He will prepare you gradually. And in that gradual process, if you are obedient to Him, even in minute details, minute things, He will appoint you for greater tasks. That's exactly how He's a God of small things. He will expect little things from your life, and in a mighty way, He will intervene in your life. He will come to your life. We find David today, my dear friends. David before Goliath, a huge guy, and he's a giant. But then, for David, Goliath, that giant, is another lion, another bear, another wolf. Because he dealt with the Lord, not with anyone else. He dealt with the Lord. He's dealing with the Lord. The Lord will fight for me. So all the Israelites were scared of this Philistine. Everyone. And see the words of David. Let no man's heart fail because of him. Your servant will go and fight with this Philistine. The courage. Not because that I can do. Rather, the Lord is with me. With Him, nothing is impossible. And it's a beautiful experience. It won't come overnight. It is a gradual journey. So when he was in the wilderness with the sheep, foxes came, and wolves came, and bears came, and lions came. And he knows how my Lord rescued me. So that's the experience. See, Lord who delivered me from the paw of lion and from the paw of bear will deliver me from the hands of this Philistine. This should be our experience. This should be our experience. It's not what you have in your hand. It's how you hold Him with your hand. You hold Him tight without leaving Him anyway. So that's the importance. That's why this Philistine, of course, is a champion. You are not able to go against this Philistine to fight with him, for you are but a youth, and he has been man of war from his youth. So this is the experience of the people. But the experience of David is different. Though he was young, he was very rich in his spiritual journey. Being a shepherd, my dear friends, how he personally experienced that caring he had for his sheep. He's a good shepherd. How he how he fought for his sheep. And he knows in the Bible, in the Old Testament, how God becomes their shepherd. And how God took care of the flock. And he being the sheep before God, the shepherd. Now he knows how to shepherd the sheep. And the way he has a first-hand experience with that. And the way he related to his life and God is amazing. So all the sheep's defense mechanism is the shepherd, the voice of the shepherd, the connection with the shepherd, nothing else. And that's a very calling he had to look after the whole of Israel, being the king. And by this time, he was appointed. He has the anointing of the Lord. Samuel went and anointed him with holy oil and said, you are going to rule the world. You rule people of God. And that anointing was there with him. And he fought. He fought in the very way he fought with lions, bears and wolves. Nothing. With 5 pebbles and his weapon. That's it. My dear friends, so it's amazing how he dealt with him, dealt with the enemy. Today we find in the gospel, a man in the synagogue without, his hand is not working, wretched, withered hand. And everyone, they watched Jesus. Everyone were looking at the Lord. They wanted a mistake to happen in his life so that they could execute him. Because he was a challenge for them. So in the Sabbath day, it was Sabbath, people cannot heal. The law was that. But then the Lord, when everyone looked at the Lord looked at the person who was with a withered hand. My dear friends, he saw him. He personally saw the struggle. And David's hand took the sword of Goliath and killed him. And he had in his hand, he had 5 pebbles. That's how, and his catapult. That's how he defeated the enemy. Now this person's hand is withered. It's not working. My dear friends, Old Testament, God saved them, not with spears and swords, but with the intervention of God. God does not want them. Now today, the New Testament, we find how Jesus touched him. How Jesus purely touched him strongly and healed him. But then he called him. And they watched Jesus to see whether he would heal him on Sabbath, so that they might cause him, accuse him. And he said to the man with the withered hand, come here. And he said to them, is it lawful on the Sabbath to go to do good or to do harm, to save life or kill? But they were silent. My dear friends, they were so cunning, cruel. With silence, they could escape many things without facing it. Jesus asked them a question. Jesus tried to deal with them that they are not ready. This person is physically, his hand is withered. But then their hearts were dead. My dear friends, the way the Lord intervened, it's beautiful. And he looked around at them with anger. He was angry because they are not ready. They are not ready to open their hearts up. They are inside stubbornness for him to heal them. No. Rather, they wanted to kill the Lord. My dear friends, this particular person, the Lord is saying, stretch out your hand. He stretched out and his hand was restored. Pharisees went out. The blood of the Lord. My dear friends, Jesus stretched out his hand on the cross and he was nailed there. Now he's saying, you may stretch out your hand because I have paid the price for that. I have paid the price. You are free because I have ransomed your sin. Think about it. So he let him fight for you. You deal not with the enemy, you deal with the Lord. Try to get yourself connected strongly. He will do the rest beautifully. Think about it. Have a nice day. May God bless you.